LQ Biz News, your daily dose of Chinese entertainment and celebrity buzz. The episode 16 teaser of Summit of Our Youth doesn't chase fireworks, it leans into something truer and funnier. Xuejiao and Lin Zhihua are spectacularly bad at choreographing romance, which is precisely why they're so easy to root for. A kiss should be simple. Here, it becomes a tiny odyssey of nerves, timing, and comic coincidence. Their awkwardness doesn't sabotage the feeling, it authenticates it. What really sells the comedy is the pattern. They miss not once but twice, both times derailed by family members drifting in at exactly the wrong second. The interruptions aren't cruel, just everyday collisions, first by his older sister, then by her mother. That double miss gives the sequence gentle, satisfying symmetry and underlines the point that it isn't cold feet that break the moment, it's life barging in. By the second interruption, they're already learning to laugh, regroup, and try again, and that resilience is the romance. The show's devotion to micro beats over grand declarations keeps these moments buoyant. Chen Jingke and son's Zhenni play hesitation like a fluent language, eyes flicking, hands hovering, breaths caught and released with small, embarrassed smiles. The camera stays close enough to catch every recalibration, a step forward, a joke to ease the sting, a half retreat that lasts one heartbeat too long. You can feel two people wanting the same thing and trying not to scare it away. It's funny without making either of them the punchline. The kiss that won't cooperate set pieces staged like gentle silent comedy with a modern heart. Props misbehave, doorways become obstacles, and rhythm collapses only to rebuild itself a beat later. A ringtone slices in at the worst possible second. First his sister steps into frame at exactly the wrong moment, later her mother appears with perfect, unintentional timing, as if the universe forgot to cancel the cue. None of it reads as cosmic cruelty. Instead, the mishaps underline who these two are: careful, considerate, slightly overthinking, and absolutely sincere. When they miss, they reset. When embarrassment flares, they answer with a grin. The humor isn't a detour from romance, it's the root. Then the teaser flips the coin. Once they officially choose each other, the mood shifts from physic chaos to warmth, the kind that settles quietly and lasts. We glimpse small, ordinary gestures rather than cinematic stunts, a shared umbrella, a late-night message answered before the typing dots can tease, a walk that loops the long way home because the conversation isn't done. The sweetness isn't louder, it's steadier. It feels earned precisely because we watch them stumble toward it. Character-wise, the teaser continues the drama's thoughtful balance between ambition and affection. Xuejiao remains direct and self-possessed, a heroine who doesn't confuse romance with rescue. Lin Zhihua reads as patient and perceptive, a partner willing to match her pace instead of setting it for her. Their dynamic puts equality at the center, two people naming what they want and refusing to turn love into leverage. Even their awkwardness works like a boundary, it keeps them honest, kinder to each other than to their own nerves. Stylistically, the series keeps betting on restraint. There's no syrupy filter, no overbearing score telling us what to feel. Sound design favors breaths, footsteps, and a startled laugh. The edit lets looks linger just long enough to bloom into meaning. It's easy to imagine these beats as perfect voiceover lines or caption snippets, moments that don't spoil plot so much as crystallize tone, sweetness after hesitation, courage after the second false start, gentleness as a strategy rather than a weakness. The teaser trusts the audience to read the room, and that trust makes the romance feel contemporary. What lingers after the preview isn't the failed kiss so much as the promise that follows it. Episode 16 looks like a threshold, less about spectacle, more about daylight. The message isn't love fixes everything, it's love makes the trying worth it. Watching Xuejiao and Lin Zhihua fumble toward each other is oddly stirring because it mirrors real life. Most of us don't get sweeping violins and perfect cues. We get nerves, noise, and the small courage to try again. That's why the closing images persuade. Two people walking a little closer, talking a little softer, standing a little stronger together. In short, the teaser makes you want to fall in love, not with an ideal, but with the possibility of doing ordinary things beautifully. If earlier episodes flirted with chaos, Episode 16 promises a gentle landing, an everyday romance made luminous by effort, humor, and mutual care. Not a spectacle, but a yes built from 100 small choices. And that, in this show's world, is the sweetest thing of all. Thanks for watching El Cupa's News. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for your daily fix of Chinese entertainment. See you in the next video.